during the summer, it is common for students to spend their free time at a camp.
Usually people picture a camp where kids are sitting around a campfire, eating s'mores, but Delane Cleveland introduces us to a camp where the students surround themselves with television cameras.
On-air presence,
the art of broadcast journalism,
and making sure that we read without looking like we're reading,
requires a particular set of skills that aren't developed overnight.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
That's why this group of students have made their way to the TV studio at the University of St. Thomas.
I sometimes feel awkward, and so I want to kind of get out of that and step out of my comfort zone. They found them.
Kayla Song is a U of M junior from Maple Grove. She's one of the students in this inaugural broadcast camp organized by the nonprofit 360 Journalism.
The classes at the U of M are pretty large, I would say, even though the J school itself is pretty small. But 360, it's only like 10, 20 at most.
Doctors and Burn.
And each of these students are just beginning to learn the basics of broadcast, which takes away the intimidation factor because they're all on a level playing field.
The women's surgery. The women's surgery.
The woman's surgery.
Today's lesson is news anchoring.
She had been wearing.
They're all reading the same script about a woman who had 27 contact lenses stuck in her eye.
Was about to have eye surgery.
The fact that they're reading a story related to health is no coincidence, due to a partnership with the Blue Cross Blue Shield Center for Prevention.
Those students are focusing on TV broadcast stories revolving around health equity issues, which are important issues not only for the entire community, but specifically for some of the populations and communities that our students come from.
He says 90% of the students in 360 are students of color.
We focus on populations that often have been marginalized and maybe have not had their voices heard at the same level as other populations.
it's an art.
This next generation of broadcast journalists hope to one day have their voices heard.
Wearing disposable.
But first,
Tired or tired.
they need to master the art of the teleprompter.
We're just learning how to be on camera, how to speak, how to smile, and just like look the part too.
In St. Paul, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
The students were each assigned story topics related to health equity, and tomorrow they will go out and put their stories together. How exciting for them. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
I like that, yes.